Well, great morning, everyone. I trust that we are all doing fantastic today. Indeed, this is the day that the Lord has made. We just want to rejoice and be glad in it. Somebody says, "Oh, magnify the Lord with me, and let us exalt his name together." I sought the Lord, and he heard me and delivered me from all my fears. This poor man cried, and the Lord heard him. I trust that we are doing well today and just take the opportunity and the time to just give all glory to God. Because it's not because of any good that we have done while we are here today, but because of the unmerited favor of God over our lives. And we should not take it for granted because He didn't have to make us live. Blessed morning to you, Sister Ari Saunders. Indeed, it's amazing to see you this morning, and I'm happy that you are here with me today. I am alive today because God kept me. Amen. She says, I am alive today only because of His grace. He kept me. God's mercy kept me, so I wouldn't let go. I think I'm going to do that one. I almost let go. I felt like I just couldn't take life anymore. My problems had me bound. Depression weighed me down, but God held me close, so I wouldn't let go. God's mercy kept me, so I wouldn't let go. I almost gave up. Oh, yes. I was right at the edge of a breakthrough, but couldn't see. The devil really had me, but Jesus came and grabbed me, and he held me close, so I wouldn't let go. God's mercies kept me, so I wouldn't let go. Said I'm here today because God kept me. I'm alive today only because of His grace. He kept me. God kept me. God's mercy kept me, so I wouldn't let go. I almost let go. Felt like I just couldn't take life anymore, yeah. My problems had me bound. Depression weighed me down, but God held me close, so I wouldn't let go. God's mercy kept me, so I wouldn't let go. Said I'm here today because God kept me. I'm alive today only because of His grace. Oh, He kept me. God's mercy kept me, so I wouldn't let go. I almost let go, yeah. I felt like I just couldn't take life anymore. Has that ever happened to you? Your problems had you bound. Depression weighed me down, but God held me close so I wouldn't let go. Blessings, traveler. God's mercy kept me so I wouldn't let go. Sing with me. So I'm here today because God kept me. I'm alive today only because of His grace. He kept me. God kept me. God's mercy kept me. So I wouldn't let go. I can't hear you. So I'm here today because God kept me. I'm alive today only because of His grace. He kept me. God kept me. How are you doing today, Mr. Traveler? Dan, how are you doing? Sister Iris, how is your morning? So I'm here today because God kept me. Sing, I'm alive today only because of His grace. He kept me. God kept me. Say with me, God kept me. God kept me. God kept me. God's mercy kept me. So I wouldn't let go. God's mercy kept me. So I wouldn't let go. Hallelujah. This is the day that the Lord has made. I just want to rejoice and be glad in it. God kept me. God's mercy kept me. Do I have a witness this morning? Do I have a witness? God's mercies kept me so I wouldn't let go. If you're sitting around and waiting for someone to help you along the way, I'm sorry to disappoint you, because those persons who you trust, those persons who you will look to, they are the ones that will fail you. I'm sorry to disappoint you today, but the persons who you think are in your corner may not necessarily be in your corner. So this morning, I'm so happy, Sister Iris. She came up with this song. She says, I am alive today. And I just heard, because of God's mercy. It's not because we're cute. It's not because we have money. It's not because we do good deeds. Oh no, none of it. I am here today because of God's mercies. Some people would rather see me fall. Some people would rather see me fall. Some people, they are on the earth's current, want to see me give up. But I want them to continue watching. Go so far that they can't keep up. Go so far that they can't see you. They want to see you fall. They think you can't do without them. They think you have to depend on them. Tamara, my darling, good to have you, girl. I enjoyed your presentation last night. Oh my gosh. Awesome. Don't sit around and wait for people to do good deeds for you, because you might be sitting forever. Listen, my man, this morning, just know we are here because of God's mercy and His grace. It's not because of any good you do. Because listen, when I look back over my life and think things over, throwing at me. All the darts they're throwing at you, Tamira. Sister Iris, all they're trying to bring you, watch here now. See the internet trying to act up this morning. Yesterday it was worse than this. The internet just keep buffering. Even last night I was here trying to say, all right, let me try to do a live last night. And I tell you, it would never come up. It was just buffering. I said, you know what? I go on this morning. Are going on this morning. So all the things that they're throwing at you, and they say, Tamara, you're not going to come to nothing. They're not going to support you because they don't want you to get ahead in life. Can I tell you, when one of them walk through the door, God send double for your trouble. Sending double for your trouble. They can't stop you. They can't stop you, Dan. They can't stop you, Mr. Traveler. They can't hold you back. They cannot hold us back. I am convinced that some persons are placed, you see, some people are placed in your life, to build your strength, to build you up. So when they try to tear you down, when they try to pull you down, God has strengthened. Your muscles are being strengthened. Yeah, man. Yes, internet needs to be still. It needs to be. This word needs to go out this morning. I don't know why I feel this way this morning. I know that I'm coming here to talk about. But I just opened the word, and this word, I don't even see the date on it. There's no date on it. Oh, I think this was from about 20. Oh, this was for 2021. I didn't even realize. Have you been betrayed before? Let me know. Have you ever been betrayed? And the people them who can betray are the people them who you trust and have confidence in. I wanna say to somebody this morning, if you feel that you have been betrayed, don't make that stop you. Step on them and move on. Step on them and move on. Step over them and move on. As a matter of fact, not even step over, step on them and move on. Have you ever been betrayed? Thank you, Tamira. No problem. Jesus in the vessel. We are going to smile at every storm. So they are waiting to see you under the weather. They are waiting to see you lose weight over them or lose weight over the situation. They're waiting to see you look sad and gloomy. They're waiting to see you depressed. But I'm not going to be depressed. I'm not going to be, I get frustrated. I'm not going to say I'm not going to be frustrated because I will be telling a lie. I think it's a normal part. I don't know. Maybe it's just to get that toxic out of your body, that fusion out of your body. When you feel betrayed, when you get betrayed, the word says, see, they're not mine enough because I don't want you to go and think it's mine. See, it probably turned upside down. But if you can read upside down, see there, it says, have you been betrayed? I just open it as I'm going to open the word this morning. Anything come, that's what I'm going to talk about. I didn't prepare it. I have not read it. I'm going to read it the same time I'm reading it to you. It says, have you been betrayed before? Let me know. Have you ever been betrayed? How did it make you feel? You feel happy? You feel happy? You feel happy? Have you ever been betrayed? I've been betrayed. I have been betrayed. It hurts to the core. It hurts. I am not going to tell you that. And there are many times I've been betrayed and I cried. I cried. I cried. Awesome. So Tamira says, plenty of time betrayed and burned. Betrayed and burned. And it's almost like you have been kicked to the side. When you put in an investment, when you invest and you have this friendship and in a split second, betrayed. You can't be betrayed by your enemies, because your enemies, you don't trust them. You must be betrayed by somebody you love, or your friends, and your friend will be somebody who you love and care about. Those are the people who can betray you. Delroy said, I was, but I forgave him and move on, because it's not, because I know it's the right thing to do. Exactly. And that's exactly where we are going with this morning. Some people, they live in a world that they are sad every day. They are sad every day, and they want to pull you in their sadness. They want to pull you in. But this morning, I want us to step on them. Step and move on. And when they see that light in us, when they see the light in you, Delroy, when that person see the light in you, they might say, wait, but me never did step on Delroy. Me never did do Delroy that. Me never did do Iris that. Me never do Tamara that. Me never do Isaac's family that. But there's still, all them are going to like nothing never happened. So you must go on. Step on them and move on. Mr. Traveler, as you go on many things, you may go to work or you may go here, and things will happen. People will say things that cause pain to your heart and to your soul, because we are human. But what we need to do, Ruthie, is to move on, forgive them, and move on. There's some people you can't help because they don't want to be helped. You cannot help somebody if they don't want to be helped. If every time you ask, are you okay? Oh, yes, I'm fine. And the attitude and everything would suggest that they're not doing well at all. It tear me up bad that I'm so close to God now. It put you in the closet with God. Look here. Thank God for them situation there, Thank God for those situations, because I tell you, many of these situations that I go through, I mean, I say many because I'm many. I don't know, 1 time or 2 time or 3 time is a lot. These are the situations that makes me the person who I am today. Some people say you're soft, man. Some people say you're idiot, man. Yesterday, somebody said to me, somebody called me and said, they were going through a situation. Something happened to them. And they were going to just lash out, and they were going to just respond. And it's like they said, the person said, my name was just in their head. I said, this is not how Trina would do it. This is not how Trina would do it. I'm going to take a Trina's approach. That's what the person said. The person said, I'm going to take a Trina's approach. Sometimes we not have to get ourselves fuss up and fight about it. Forgive and move on. Step over them. Step over them and move on. Forgiveness is key. Forgiveness is key. Forgiveness is key. My best friend, the one I trust completely, have turned against me. Psalm 41:9. Let me see exactly what the word says. That's what it is saying. Let me go to Psalm 41, verse 9. Psalm 41, verse 9. So it's good to see you this morning, Isaac's family. Ruthie, great to see you guys with us this morning. So it says, Psalm 41, verse 9, one of my moderators, please go ahead and drop this scripture in the comment section for me now. Psalm 41, verse 9. And I want you to not drop the scripture alone, but if you can copy the verse and put it there as well. Yea, mine own familiar friend, Mrs. Williams, your own familiar friend, in whom I trusted, which did eat of my bread, has lifted up his heel against me. And not Trina says so. Welcome back, Natasha, my darling. Woohoo! Come on, guys. Come on, guys. We missed you. We missed you so much, Natasha. Great to have you. Come on, guys. Let's welcome back Natasha. Let's welcome back Natasha. Hey, hey, hey. Natasha, good to have you back with us. Natasha had a little challenge for some time, and that's okay. So this version, I like this version that Traveler has not dropped in. Even my close friend, someone I trusted, one who shared my bread, have turned against me. In the King James Version said, lift up his heel against me. And the word for the day says, has turned against me. I think it's the same version as Traveler. It's not your enemy. It is your friend who will betray you. It is your friend. So this morning, I said, so Delroy says, my best friend, my son, God's father, turned against me so bad. But you have to love him. You have to love him. You have to forgive him. And let me tell you something, forgiveness is not for the person. Forgiveness is not for the individual, it's for you. It's for yourself. It's you're releasing those toxins out of your body. It's like you're detoxing. You're drinking some greens. It's not for the person. It's for yourself. I know how it can be. I know how when you're hurt, how it can be. I've been there so many times. Hurt. So till there are days that I cry on my pillow, tears on my pillow, tears in my heart. When you think of this, when you think of the pain, people who you thought should have your back, they are the ones that is tearing you down. But can I tell you that when they try to tear you down, God go just push you up. Like the donkey, when they try to cover the donkey, you know this trouble with this man who had this donkey and just said the donkey now do the work where he want to do. And it's all right, me go bury the donkey. But his heart could not give him to kill the donkey. And he dig a hole and put the donkey down in the hole. And so all right, me go cover the donkey now. And every time him take up some dirt, throw it in the hole, what do you think the donkey did? What did the donkey do? Shake it off, step on it. Let's say that. Shake it off, step on it. Shake it off, step on it. Some people say you're not going to make it. But what you're going to do? This morning, Trina tell you, say, shake it off, step on it. Not everybody is going to be in your circle. Delroy, you have a beautiful talent. You have an extraordinary talent. When you sing, oh my God, it is such a blessing when you sing. Traveler, you think me can't sing? Me just try a little thing. And there's a video on I think it's 2 videos on my channel with Delroy singing, but there's a recent one with him singing at a funeral. I didn't get the end, all of it. I just got a portion of it. So, Traveler, listening. Go listen. Go check it out. Go check it out. The man have raw talent, real talent. But not everybody are gonna like it. Right? And not everybody are gonna like it. And everybody are gonna like you. But guess what you're going to do? Shake it off, step on it. Shake it off, step on it. Come on, guys, shake it off, step on it, shake it off, step on it. Not only must we leave room for unexpected disappointments and unknown variables in life, we must realize that the inevitable will be betrayed and hurt by other people. It's a natural part of life. So nobody come and say, oh, Trina, go answer this morning. A natural part of life. It's a natural part of life. People will betray you. People who you trust. Look at the pastor in Montego Bay some time ago, right? How many people asked, yes, pastor, you can raise me, you can kill me and raise me back from the dead because of the trust and the confidence they had in him. So many people have confidence in the banks. Look at the schemes, what is happening. Confidence in the bank, that the bank will keep their money safe and secure. But you don't see where I go on. You don't see where I go on. Being betrayed. So being betrayed is not always about personal relationship, but it's a lot of things. We put our trust and confidence, and we were betrayed. Because the woman just took out 100, get the $35 million out of the vault and walk out and say, I'm going for lunch. And walk out with a bag with $35 million. She betrayed their trust. Betrayed their trust. But whatever you do, if somebody have trust and confidence in you, try not to make them lose it. And that is why I'm not gonna come on and put on a show that is say, really, Trina? I never expect that from you. You're getting the real Trina. The same Trina. The same Trina. If those of you who know me outside of this, the same person. Because it's too hard being one here and then afterwards there'll be another. It's hard work. So the word for today is saying, leave room for unexpected disappointments. Leave room for unexpected, because you're going to be hurt by other people. Perhaps they deceive us into believing they were trustworthy, or they began sincerely and became infected with the virus of jealousy and greed. You hear that? You want me to read that again? They become infected with the virus of jealousy and greed. People don't know how hard you work. They don't have a clue of the things you do to achieve what you have. They see you live in a nice house and they don't know the struggle you do to get where you are. They don't know the challenges that you face on the job. They don't know the long hours you had to work to buy that thing that you have. They don't know the sacrifice you made to ensure your children are off to college. Anybody in the chat know how challenging it is to send your children to college? Let me know. Share with me. Even if the child is still going, or if the children has passed through, was it an easy task? Come on, guys. Why are you so silent on me today? Why are you so silent? Was it an easy task for you to go through? It wasn't. But people will stay aside and watch and see how you're stepping up. They are stepping up. You are stepping up. Or your children just moving up. They don't understand that, listen, this road is not easy. This road is not easy, challenging. As mothers, as fathers, as parents, as godparents, Many times we go to bed hungry. Well, maybe not go to bed literally hungry, but maybe you need children come and say, I need this book. Or said we have to get this. You deny yourself and just get little glue and glue up the heel of the shoes. Saniki, good morning. We hope you enjoyed the birthday. We didn't get to celebrate. I didn't get to come over and celebrate, but we hope you had a great time with your birthday day before yesterday, since we didn't meet yesterday. It's not easy. It is not easy. It takes a lot of sacrifice. Thank you, Natasha. Yeah, lots of sacrifice. Lots of sacrifice to make sure you don't want your children to be the worst. No, they have to be in at the top. Huh? You don't want them to be the worst. So the blouse that you have, the dress or the pants that you have, you wash it out and you make it look nice and clean, even if it wash out. Hmm? Even if it wash out, I'll check out the party later. Even if it wash out, you wanted to do your hair in a nice little hairdo and you couldn't spend the money. These days, I'm thanking God. I used to spend like $4,000 to get my hair done. $3,000, $4,000 to get my hair done. That was over 2 years ago. I've not been going since. And am I seeing that money? No, because it's channeled into something else. So you have to understand that it's either case you will face betrayal at some point along the way. Oh, understand. Even the psalmist David wrote, my best friend, the one I trusted, the one who I shared my food, has turned against me. David said it. David said it. And included in the list of adversities, Paul suffered in his ministry are false brethren. So those of you who are Christians, you will have false brethren. They pretend to be with you, but they're not with you. Tell God to show you so you can know how to keep your distance. Not that you're not going to talk to them. You're going to talk to them, but you'll know what to say and what to do. They smile with you, but they are stabbing you in the back. And on my words, check in 2 Corinthians 11, verse 26. Yes, as one author writes, if you live long enough, you will discover how fickle and selfish the human heart can be. Some people are very selfish. Very selfish. And if things not going their way, them vex. Things not going your way all the time. They become very selfish. Some are very ungrateful. Some are very unthankful. You give. And you give. Ungrateful. The human heart. It's often the people we love most and trust who have the greatest power to betray us. And me say so. Nobody go talk say Trina talk about that on our channel this morning. Because you know that these things spread like wildfire. And that the word said this morning, and that it say, me I go read it again. I'm going to read it again. December 20, and it is for December 28th, 2020 word is. December 28th, 2020. It says, it is often the people we love most and trust who have the greatest power to betray us. Sister Iris said, are them near to me? I know them. Good. And give God thanks for that, because sometimes we don't know. I know a few. Me know a few, but me don't know all of them. And me pray, me say, God, give me eagle eyes. I want to see in the future. Show them to me. I remember since the year started, it was something I was praying about. And I said, God, I need to see. And somebody came to me and told me a dream. First of all, the Lord showed it to me. I was being prayed for, and they showed me. They showed me. In the person was praying for me, don't know nothing about me. And was saying, the person said this thing. Can't say it here. And I said, well, only one person me know in this place, in this position in my life. And I said, okay, but I still continue talking and, still continue doing everything the same way. We never have no ill feeling or anything like that. I remember one day, I think it was last month, somebody came to me. I was saying, I get a dream, and you are in the dream. I never did like the dream. And when the person began to tell me the dream and said, this is the situation. And when I saw how the dream played out, it wasn't the person it was happening to. I was in the dream, but the situation that the person described in the dream, saying, I did it to her in the dream. Within 2 hours, the exact thing played out for me. And it was a confirmation that I need to be mindful of the individual. Yeah. Traveler says true and hurt the most. It hurts. It hurt. If it not hurt you and have no feelings, man, your conscience probably. It hurt. I mean, sometimes after you've been at a place and you have gone through so much, sometimes after a while, it doesn't really affect you so greatly. But Sister Iris says, even your own family. Of course, I saw your word say your family, the people who you are closest to. Me tell you, say, your enemy can't betray you, because you're not going to trust your enemy if you tell you any certain things. Are the ones who you love. It says, so what can we do? So that's a question for you. Sister Arlene, what can you do to the people who betray you? What can we do? Let me hear. You need to talk to me now. What are some of the things you did? What can you do? We need to hear you say it, man. What can we do? The people who have betrayed us. I need to hear, what are some of the things you did to get over the betrayal? Because all of we get betrayed. I don't care how nice you are, you'll get betrayed. It could just be one time, but all of we get it. We all get it. Betrayed. What can we do? So Sister Arlene says, I pray and talk less. Pray and talk less. Right? If you are agreeing, if you said pray, I want you to say pray. So even if somebody said what you're about to say, still type it. I need to hear what you do. I want to hear. So no, so even though Sister Arlene says pray and talk, like if you pray, if you say pray. Earlier, Delroy says forgive them and move on. Forgive them and move on. Sister Arlene says pray for them. Selvita said, hi, my friend Selvita. Good morning. She says, kill them with kindness. Girl, say it again. Type it again. Type the word there again. Say it again. Say it again, Selvita. You want to say it one more time for me? Say it one more time for me again. You want to say? Kill them with kindness. Kill them with kindness. Kill them with kindness. You hear me say? Use your spiritual eyes. Use your spiritual eyes. Sister Saunders says, use your spiritual eyes. What else, man? Keep them coming, guys. Keep them coming. We know there's a lot of things we do. Spiritual healing. What do you do, spiritual healing? People who betray you. What do you do? We need to hear what are some of the things you should do. So Saniki says, yes. Trust it was rough. I cried and I prayed. We get betrayed all the time. Cry. And we pray. Sometimes me can't pray. I'm telling you the truth. Maybe Trevor's not going to understand these Jamaican language. So let me try to speak properly. Traveler, I hope you're understanding me. If you're still here, maybe he has gone to stream generally starts at this time. So he spend half an hour sometimes. Sometimes he spend full time with me. So if you're still here, I hope you're understanding. So, yeah, man. Wanna ever cry? Any of you, be honest. Have you ever cried when you feel betrayed? What are the emotions? What emotions has happened to you? How do you react to it? So, Arlene says, definitely forgive. Of course, forgive them. Forgive them because forgiveness is you detoxing. Forgiveness is you detoxing. So forgive them and move on. Natasha, you just have to pray for them. You just have to pray for them. You just have to pray for them. Many times they make you cry. See there? They make you sad. Sister Sanders says, they make me sad. But then the sad not last for long. I will be sad like in the moment. But after a day, me get over it and gone. And because me let it go and gone. Me not make you hold me down. So you can't hold me back. You are trying to stop me, but you not gonna stop me. I won't allow you to stop me. Don't let them stop you. They are hoping to see you having a pity party for years and years and years. Don't give them that power. Do not give them that power over you. Don't give them that power over you. I like it. So let me go back up. Let me use this one to read this chat. Don't give them that power over you. Not give them that power over you. Please. Don't give them the power. Right? Forgive them. So Saniki says, forgiving them wasn't easy, but I pray about it and give God praise. Some people say it's easy. Forgiveness. I hear people say it over and over. Say forgiveness is easy. That's what they say. I've heard it many times. I've gone into many sessions and they say forgiveness is easy. I am not there yet. That's what I'm telling you personally. I am not there yet. I'm not there yet. It's hard. Because you see, when you're really hurt, when you're broken, it's hard. It's hard. God wants us to do it immediately. That's what we should do. We should do it immediate. But I am telling you honestly, it's not immediate for me in all cases. Sometimes it depends on the depths and the height of what happened. Sometimes it takes a while for me to process. I'm not talking about years, but it might take, I probably have to just wear it off today or in a few hours, think it over and look back through everything before I go into that mode. May I tell you the truth? Some people said that for them it was instantaneous. Let me not judge them because them say it was easy for them. I'm not going to judge them, but for me, it has been difficult. It has been difficult. Selvita says, I forgive myself, then forgive them. Selvita, good going. Because you know what? A lot of times we tend to forgive the person, but we don't forgive ourselves. We don't forgive ourselves. I love that spin. Forgive yourself first, and then you forgive the person. We owe ourselves that. We owe ourselves that. Okay, Traveler said he's still here. I was saying, I hope you understand because I went on into some Jamaican talking. So I was saying, I hope you understood. Sister Iris says, the emotion I feel is sad. But she's not gonna stay in the sadness long because if you know her, she's always having this smile on her face, always smiling, right? And I think for you, it might be a little bit easier for you too, because you are somebody who will you tell them your mind, you talk your mind, you say, listen, man, I saw me feel, I'm going to tell you the truth. And so when you do that, and this is what I have been practicing, whenever I talk, I may not do it like at the same time, because if I do it the same time, it may come off the wrong way. So I wait until I'm feeling much calmer, feeling not better. I will say, listen, I didn't appreciate what you did. I don't appreciate what you said. You should not have done that. Or this is how it made me feel. So once I tell the person this is how it made me feel, at the end of the day, it will make me feel better because I am not keeping it up. So our sister Eileen said, it's those closest to us that hurts us too. Mighty God, Satan is a liar. True. We read it earlier. Those closest to you. Who's gonna hurt you? Your friend can't. Your enemy can't hurt you because are you close to your enemy? I know they say you must keep them close to you. And your enemy, your friend, and your family. So Natasha said her emotion is she cry and forgive them. Cry and forgive us. So share with us. True Life, thank you for coming. You are true to your word. Thank you for popping by. So tell us, when you are betrayed, how does it make you feel? And what are the things you do to overcome? We want to hear from you. Tell us, how does it make you feel? And what are the things you do to overcome? So, Sister Traveler says, unfortunately, I had a grudge for a while until God convicts me that I am sinning by doing that. And you give God thanks for that. And you see, honesty, Dan, honesty is the best. Honesty is the best. Some people say them don't hold these things, they don't hold grudge and they don't hold this and they don't hold that. I say, me no know. Me no know if me can actually trust them people there. Me I tell you the truth. You are telling, oh, I don't hold grudge. I don't. Okay. And their attitude, the way they live, would I tell you, say nothing go like that. I've done it. I have personally done it in the past. I've been hurt, and trust me, who I hold it, and it's like after a while when I started to think about it, I said, but this now do no good. In time I think about the situation and circumstances, like me, I go feel like me, I go dead, and it's like me feel sad all over, and I said, no, this not worth my life. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. It is not worth it. It's not worth. Get over it and move on. Ask God to help you go through it. Ask God to help you to go through it. Saniki said, this song is very powerful. I guess this is the reason why God shows up. The song from Grace Thrillers. If there's something in my life, I want you to move it. If there is something in my life, I want you to move it out of my way. If I'm too high, Lord, bring me down. Is that the one you're talking? If there is something in our life, move it. So spiritual healing said, yes, the struggle sometimes. It struggles sometimes. Saniti said it takes months, and if I didn't ask the person about it, it wouldn't leave me. Sometimes you have to do that. Sometimes we have to do that. And for me, there's some situation, if I don't talk about it, to the offender, me I go, it's like it rests. I don't know. Have you ever experienced it? Like it's like it just rests on you, and like you just can't let it go until you talk to the offender about it. And for me personally, that's some cases. There's some things that can easily, let go and move on and brush off. There's some things that are very, very easy to do. You understand? Easier than some, but there are some. For me personally, I have to, talk about it to the offender. I have to say, listen, my man, this is how I feel. This is how I feel. Look here, we're going to, so that some people may have missed the Bible verse. Traveler, can you copy back the Bible verse and put it further down here so that we can see it? So what we are saying is we want you to shake it off and step on it. So those of you who are joining me and those of you who are listening on the outside, I want you to type in the comment section, shake it off, step on it. Shake it off, step on it. That's our word we're leaving with this morning. Shake it off and step on it. So she says, listen, sometimes you have to run. Sister Iris said, look here, man, sometimes you have to run. Sometimes we have to run. We have to run. So True Life says, I'm very emotional and sensitive. So when that happens, I cry and move on with life. You see, crying is a natural part, of healing, So don't feel that you're weak if you cry. Don't feel that you are weak if you cry. It is a natural part of the healing. You know, the word, I don't know, the word of the Lord says, tears are a language that God understand. Me don't know if in the Bible, but we always say it. Is that in the Bible? Right? We cry, and that helps me too. Sometimes I can't pray. I can't pray. I just cry. I just cry. Sometimes I just go down on my knees and I just start cry. Hmm? Cry. I cry. So it helps, and it makes me feel better. And I'm sure that is the same thing True Life is saying. Once she cries, it helps her to be able to move on. Because if you're not crying, you're going to have all this thing up in your head, like you're going around with this sad face. And some people just always look sulky. Some people always look so. It's not. I'm not talking about you be having a serious demeanor. Can you have some persons like, I think Selvita says she's generally serious. Spiritual healing says she's generally serious, but she is not. But she's not sulky. Eh? She's not sulky, but she will go around. And people tell me that I have a serious look too. People tell me I have a serious look. I remember back in the day, I don't know if I share this with you sometimes, when I was training and the person came for training. Two persons, like within a month, came to me for training. And the first one said, when they were told by their managers that they're going to come to me for training, they say, the serious lady? I couldn't believe it. And one next one said to me, listen, when she heard she was gonna come to me, she was like, oh my God, and she's always so serious. But the good thing about it, when the training was, how I knew about those statements, they were very honest. Because once the training was done, I said to them, how was the training? Because if you train somebody you want to hear, and I'll say, how was the training? And they will say, it was very good. And then they started to share the story and say, boy, I was nervous coming to you. Come and say, you're always serious, man. And I laughed at it. But you have some person who just sulky, and it makes them ugly, and it makes them old. Hey, there's so much to be grateful for. So, Selvita said, holding a grudge is a heavy burden to carry. It affects the person who carries it and not the person who betrayed you. Yeah, I'm gonna read it again. I'm going to read it again. Tanya, good morning to you, so it says, hold a grudge is a heavy burden to carry, and it only affects the person who carries it, not the person who betrayed you. You want me to read it for the third time? Holding a grudge is a heavy burden. All of we want to let go of the heavy burden. Why you going to hold that up? It only affects you, not the offender. So let it go. Shake it off and step on it. Shake it off and step on it. Cry it off, step on it, or run over it. Sister Iris said, run. So spiritual healing says, if I don't talk, I can't get past it. Spiritual healing, there are some things for me, girl. I get past it. I get past it. I don't talk about it. Not every single thing. There are some things I eventually don't talk about and get over it. Sometimes it takes a while for me to get over it. Elmo, good morning to you. Thank you for joining. So it says, the word says, Psalm 41, verse 9, and I asked Travis to drop it and see it there for those who came in a bit late, and you do that, you will see this. Even my close friend, sometimes I trust. Even my close friend, someone I trusted, one who shared my bread, has turned against me. Right? So the person who you trust, and the word that God says so, and not Trina say it. Right? Elmo, this is not what do you call it again? May not remember the word right now. We see you, but we don't give jacket like that, Elmo. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, traveler. So listen, Saniki says, Sister Ari says, shake it off, step on it. Spiritual healing says, shake it off, step on it. Tanya says, shake it off, step on it. Saniki says, I always tell my boys it's okay to cry. Get rid of the pain. It's okay to cry. Get it out of your system. Hey, Julie, good to have you. Guys, let's make Julie feel welcome this morning. Thank you for joining us, Julie. So, Julie, have you ever been betrayed? Tell us if you have ever been betrayed. Well, you're supposed to. But how did it make you feel? And what you did to move on, or what are some of the things that you can encourage persons to do if they are being hurt or betrayed? How do they get over it? So Selvita says, Trina, you cry until your eyes are swollen. No, me never cry so much. My eyes just get red, but not swollen. My eyes get red, not swollen. Okay? But I cry. And I mean, going even to my bed, lying down, and it's like I fall asleep with um I fall asleep crying. And we're not to allow persons to do that to us though, guys. But sometimes it's so hard. Sometimes it's so hard. God bless you, True Life. God bless you. God bless you. Thank you for stopping. Thank you for stopping by. Why this is just sticking out? Thank you for stopping by. Right? So I will cry. I will cry. I will be having my shower. I'll be crying. I'll be cooking. I'll be crying. I will be cooking. I'll be crying. So spiritual healing say, yes, I have a serious personality. And listen, spiritual healing says she have a serious person, and she's such a nice person. She's such a sweetheart. She is such a sweetheart. My dearest friend. She's such a sweetheart, but people always say she have a serious look. So Travis says, people think I'm serious until they get to know me and find out I'm more of a joker. Yeah, I mean, Traveler, and I'm even with me knowing you on the YT street, you don't look very serious to me. You always dancing with a kid, eh? You're always a fun person to be around on the YT street. And that's how it is. That's how it is. So, Sister Iris says, talk, That's me, respectfully. Yes? She a go tell you, man. Sister Iris, I go tell you as it is. She a go talk up the things them. Right? Because she go tell you because she upset and she won't tell you. She going to tell you as it is. Right? And as I said, I will talk, but not all the time. Sometimes I just say it's not worth it at this time. Sometimes maybe even months after I might talk. It's not that is hurting me anymore. But after a while, maybe if I see you continue doing it, maybe not the same thing, but similar, that is causing the same effect. I will when I always wait for that opportunity. When I see that opening, I will say, you know what? You continue to do this, and this is something that I think you could look at and you could work on. You continue to do this, and it is a challenge, or your tone, I don't appreciate it. And I mean, I've told people that before, and they said, nothing wrong with me tone, nothing wrong with me. Well, I can't help you. I can't help if I tell you and you continue to say, nothing is wrong with me. I can't help you. So Julian says, I pray to God for strength in my heart and to help me get over the hurt. Yes, we have to do that. Hey, Miss Jackie, good morning. Great to have you with us today. So Selvita said, I'm serious but not grumpy. I have a good sense of humor. I realized that Selvita, that you have a good sense of humor. I went over into David's family and me see you all up in yourself over there. I give pure trouble, right? But I mean, it allows it's a good thing because it keeps conversation light, and it also actually help those who are over on the YouTube street, that you will help them build that conversation, build that communication, because I think YouTube, it is a street that people come to de-stress, come to feel better. You understand? So you will come and you will say something. You're not supposed to come and feel worse off. You're supposed to feel that, even feeling sad when you finish connecting with somebody, like talking with them or listening to something, you're supposed to feel so much better. And even when I'm here now and you are all talking to me, it makes my job so easy. It makes they say more hands make work lighter. And trust me, it does. It does. It makes work lighter. So let's finish read what our word says today. So yes, one author writes, if you live long enough, you will discover how selfish the human heart can be. And it's often the people we love the most and trust who have the greatest power to betray us. So what can we do? I think that's where we were. We were asking the question, what can we do? And you guys were just flooding with things of what we can do. I think the one that jumped out the most was pray about them, forgive them, and move on. We must deal with hurt and hunger without allowing either one to blind us to the long range consequence of bitterness. So you see, when we don't deal with it, we become bitter. We become bitter. Can I tell you, if I should be honest with you, I've been at that place that I was bitter. But when I can live and talk to the individual who actually caused it, I said, I'm no longer bitter. I was able to talk about it without feeling any ill, without feeling any hurt or anything like that. So let us move from the place of bitterness and get better. So no longer bitter, but you are getting better. So if we leave the hurt undealt with, untreated, it's just like when you have a wound. If you don't treat it, what's gonna happen? If you don't treat it, it will fester. If you don't treat the if you don't treat it, you probably it's on your foot, you might lose one of your leg. You need to treat that wound that you have. Hi, Michelle. You need to treat the wound that you have. If somebody hurt you or somebody has betrayed you, you need to treat it. Camper. Yeah, Michelle, people rolling in right now. Thank you guys for coming. We need to treat it. So, Michelle and Camper, what we're talking about this morning, have you ever been betrayed? If yes, how does it make you feel? And how did you overcome? What are some of the things we can do to overcome betrayal or hurt? What are some of the things we can do? So we want to hear from you. Also, Journey with Jackie, you can join in the conversation, and Isaac's family too, because we didn't hear from you. What are some of the things you can do to get over betrayal or hurt? So share with us this morning because we didn't hear. So we want to hear from Michelle, Camper, and Journey with Jackie and Isaac's family. So as I continue to read, then I'll read into those comments. Give them some time so they can share with us their thoughts. So we are saying if you don't deal with it, it can cause bitterness, and don't be deterred from your life's goal or other relationship when it happens. Some persons get hurt in relationships too, and because of that hurt in relationship, they decided that we're not going to no more relationship. Not everybody is the same. Not everybody is the same. You may just need to take a break, take some space, take as long as you want until you're completely healed. I think once you're completely healed, your heart will now be ready to be open because you have genuine people out there. You have genuine people out there who will not hurt you. Genuine people who will not hurt you. Genuine people are out there. You just need to probably be more sensitive, be more observant, ask the Holy Spirit to show you the fake because he can guide you. Ask him to show you the fake, right? Don't just jump because persons do something, because people know what you like and they try to do it. So you can do that. So like a child who has learned to walk and get tripped up by a bully, get back up off your feet and continue your journey. You will be a little sore, and a bit of bruised at first, but the scabs will heal and you will be stronger for having survived the fall. Right? So just like us as kids, sometimes we fall, maybe we're running or we fail, or a bully may push us or something, or we get a wound. But after a while, we become stronger. We become stronger once that the bruise heal, you become stronger. After lamenting about his friend who betrayed him, David said to God, I know you are pleased with me, for you have not let my enemy triumph over me. So this morning, let me see if Jackie shared her thoughts. Let me see, Michelle. So Selvita says, love that getaway from being bitter and getting better. It's true. It's true. Trust me, and it took a while. It took a while for me to get there. Getting bitter, man. No longer bitter. I am getting better. And when I tell the person face to face, I said, me no longer bitter, I'm getting better. Mm? And sometimes you're not even 100% at that location neither. It might be 99%, but just tell yourself you are getting better. So that's one of my tagline too. About three taglines we have now, you know. So Michelle says, go to God and pray for that person who hurt you. Awesome. So several other people agree with you and saying, go to God. Camper said you have to forgive them as you expect to be forgiven. And the word of God tells us as that. Forgive our debt as we ask for them to be forgiven. So just like how you ask God to forgive us, we are also expected to do the same. So Jackie said, I would seek support and pray about it. I would seek support and pray about it. Michelle says, thank God for helping us and strengthening us. Great. So this morning, as I wrap up, because I have to go to work. I like the conversation this morning. I like how the conversation was very healthy this morning. I really like it. And I think sometimes the unplanned ones work out fantastic. And when you keep the chat lively, it does help too. I personally enjoyed this morning session. I personally enjoyed it. We had some hiccups yesterday, didn't come on, but I believe we make up for it this morning. And our tagline as we go off, for those of you who, yes, man, yes. So we can go ahead and the tagline that you should leave with this morning: shake it off, step on it. So I close with the last line of the word for today. It says, after lamenting about his friends who betrayed him, David said to God, I know you are pleased with me, for you have not let my enemies triumph over me. You preserve my life. That's a winning attitude. I'm a winner. I'm winning right now. Listen, I am be telling you, from 2023. Listen, I said I am a winner. Yes, I am a winner. I am a winner. So as you leave this morning, I'm going to leave the chat open for a little bit. You can connect with the person. And I want all 11 of you, I think we had about 15 persons not too long ago. Before you go, make sure you give this stream a thumbs up. Make sure you type in the comment section, shake it off, step on it. Shake it off, step on it. You can go right ahead and drop the link for Michelle. So we need another devotional. You can have it for your lunch. You can have it for your afternoon session, or you can just enjoy it right after this live. And Andy Cab Travel went ahead and drop it in the comment section. No, guys, we're not selfish. Trina not there yet. I am on my way. So I think this morning I picked up two bananas going into June Lewis TV. I was shocked. June got monetized, and I'm like, okay, that's so good. Boy, it rough over Trina shop, but Trina not give up. June doing her thing and Trina doing her thing. You understand? And I'm so delighted for her. But listen, Michelle has reached her double age. For those who understand, her watch hour. She needs some help with the bananas. Guys, if you have not yet supported her, just give right now. Go over, watch one of her videos for at least 3 minutes. Make a genuine comment on it. I like the things that she does, the little crochet and stuff. I've not seen the other stuff yet, but she do a little bit more than just that. Check her out, connect with her, show her some love, and get her up there. Journey with Jackie already reached her milestone and up in herself and monetize. Saniki already monetized, but guys, you need to support them. Traveler is a way up. Let me see how much Traveler is at right now. We need to go over and watch the video. See there? Traveler is on his way to 500. Traveler is on his way to 500. We need to help. He is very supportive. We need to help getting to that 500 milestone. All right. We need to just show some love and support. And spiritual healing, she started the race again. She started years ago, but she got fallen by the way and said, "We can't bother with this." And I know you guys are showing her some love too. All right. So we need to watch up the videos for the persons in here who are content creator. Saniki does amazing, amazing artwork. Guys, you have enough things in your homes that you want to use up. Check out Saniki. She will help you to put those creative things in. You want to know a lot more about Jamaica and the nice places, then Journey with Jackie is your girl, right? She lots of broadcasts of Jamaica, and you can enjoy that. I think I spoke about all the content creator. Isaac's family too. She is a content creator and she do mostly like vlogs of Jamaica. So for those persons, who are overseas, you can, if you really want to know a little bit more about us, so these are two channels that you can actually check out and get to know them. Julie +4. I think Julie speaks of her children. I think a lot. I don't know a lot about Julie, but I know it has to do with her children. I've connected with her before. Have not seen a lot of her content yet. Sister Arlene is on her way, like myself. So check out Sister Arlene. Let me see how far she's at now. Sister Arlene, she's on her way to 900. So support her. So you can grow over self-care. You can come over to self-care and grow. Self-care, I'm a girl. Self-care has helped all of us who I see in this comment section now have gone over to self-care. Everyone has gone over there. She does growth stream. So my channel is not necessarily about growth stream. My channel is about motivation. So you will not necessarily see me giving everybody jacket and all of these, right? The persons who I have given jacket to, these are persons who I gave long time ago, that they continue to support me, and they will help to keep some of those people who shouldn't be in the comment section out. So it is not a growth stream. It's really just a motivational channel to get you going for the day. And we do a little food, and we do hair. So this is what it is. So if you need growth stream where you get jacket and connect with people all over, then it's self-care, and Latoya Dali is your place to go. So, guys, take care of yourself, and I'll talk with you tomorrow. So, guys, I leave the stream running a little. Just connect with each other. Leave your tagline before you go. Don't go unless you leave a thumbs up and put your tagline. Shake it off. Step on it. Shake it off. Step on it. Say it with me. Shake it off. Step on it. I'll see you, everyone. So I leave the stream running for another 5 minutes while you do so. Making some of those connections. Live Christian channel, good to have you. I encourage you to check out the replay. You will certainly enjoy it. Thank you for joining. Let us make Live Christian channel feel welcome.